Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I thought I could do an easy Valentine's Day look since Valentine's Day is just right around the corner. And I'm starting off by using my Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. And then for foundation, I'm using the Born This Way by Too Faced foundation in the shade Nude. And I do like to layer this foundation and it gives off a really pretty finish. Now for concealer, I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the shade Light Sand. And I'm applying this under my eyes, on my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and on my chin. And I like to make sure that I really get my concealer blended in, just so that it doesn't look cakey anywhere or as if you have, unevenness on your skin. And next I'm using my Laura Mercier translucent powder, and I'm just setting under my eyes because we don't want any creasing, and anywhere else that I used my concealer on. Now I'm taking a fluffy brush and putting on a light layer of the same translucent powder on the rest of my face. This will give a nice matte finish to the skin, and it will be perfect since I'm going to be using powdered contour. And for my contour, I'm using the Tarte Clay Play palette, and this is the shade Desert. I believe they have an upgraded version of this palette. They don't have the same exact one that I have, but I would think they'd have this same shade. And I'm just applying that on the hollows of my cheeks, on my forehead, on my jawline, just giving myself an overall bronzy and contoured look. Now with the same translucent powder, I am applying that under my contour to really give a defined line without obviously it being too harsh. And then for blush, I'm going into my Tarte blush palette that I have here, and I dove into the shade Genuine, I believe, and I'm just applying that on the apples of my cheeks. Now I'm just taking off that excess powder underneath my eyes. Now for highlighter, I'm diving into this Makeup Revolution liquid highlighter in the shade Euphoric Gold. I am loving this stuff. So I just set 3 dots on the peaks of my cheekbones and just blended in with my Real Techniques sponge. As you can see right away, there's a glow. And it just looks so stunning. I think this would be perfect for summer too if you want to do a little bit of a lighter makeup and you don't want to use powder. I feel like that would be perfect. And now I'm just going ahead and contouring my nose, just using the same contour shade Desert, and just applying that down the bridge of my nose, on the tip of my nose to shorten it, and then a little line above. Using my Anastasia and Amrezy highlighter, I'm going to highlight the tip of my nose and down the bridge of my nose to really give that nose job effect that I very much love. And I'm also applying that on top of the liquid highlighter, and just getting a good amount on there for double the glow, because for me, you can never have enough. And now I'm just brushing off the excess powder underneath my contour now that we are done baking. And now we're going into the eyes. So I'm using the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer, the same shade, just applying a base on the eyes, and I'm just blending that out and getting my eyelids prepped for the eyeshadow. For my eyeshadow, I'm going to be using the Huda Beauty New Nude palette, and I'm obsessed with the colors in this palette. They're just so beautiful. And I'm starting off with the shade Teddy, and I'm just applying that all over my crease, just making sure that's nice and blended. And it can be a little messy with this shade. It's going to be more so as a transition shade. Now the next shade I'm going to be diving into is the shade Tickle, and I'm focusing this one more on my crease, just really packing it in there as well as my outer corner. Now the next shade I'm going to be using is Spanked, and this one I'm really focusing on the outer corner to give some depth to my eye look. Now with the same Tarte Shape Tape concealer, I'm going to be cutting my crease about 3/4 of the way in. And to set the cut crease, I am using the shade Secret, and I'm just packing that right where we cut the crease. I did have a little bit of issues doing this because it did want to stick to some areas, and I'm obviously guessing it's because of the concealer. And now I'm going to be using the Stila, I believe this is their Glitter and Glow highlighter, and I'm applying that all over where we cut the crease, and this is in the shade Monarch. And I am blending the edges of that cut crease with the same shade Spanked to really blend that in. And I'm also blending out that shade as well as Teddy mixed in on my bottom lash line. And now I'm just applying my lashes. These are some Kiss lashes. I don't remember what style they are, but if I find out, I'll leave it down in the description box below. Now I'm just applying some mascara to my lashes to blend them in with the falsies. Now for my lips, I'm using the Kylie Cosmetics Dolce K lip liner, and I did have some lip balm on before, so that really helped me glide it on all over the lips and have it look moisturized because I don't want anything too crazy. I also applied a little bit of Huda Beauty's liquid lipstick in Jet Setter, and we are almost done, but there's one more step left. So I had to set my face with the Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. And that's it. Nice and easy look. I thought this would be perfect for Valentine's date night or anything of that sort, or maybe just any day. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, you guys. If there's any other recommendations, just leave them down below, and I'll see you next time.